Rendezvous stream because this game came to my attention. I've seen nothing on this game at all, but one of the goats, Day9 TV, swears by this game, so I'm gonna fucking try it. We are going in completely blind. This is my very first playthrough ever. Never seen anything on it. I don't understand. I watched 2 hours of the game. I don't understand shit. I may as well have just fucking etch-a-sketched my brain. It's gone. I don't understand. Nothing is there. I saw rooms, and it looked really fucking confusing, which is right up my alley, so. We're just gonna send it. I like the aesthetic. It's very Borderlands-esque. And it looks like very replayable, so it's what I love. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. Hopefully my camera is not in the way of anything. We'll find out very quickly, I guess. Dogu bomb. Is that Japanese? Dogu bomb. Raw Fury was my band name. Hello.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair.
Yeah, you look like a Sinclair. Codicils.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount.
Damn, this guy fucked over his entire family. I know they were all clamoring for that will. Damn.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
How the fuck do you manage that?
I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a time.
Basically said you can't find it, you got no balls.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Sinclair's a badass last name. On a completely unrelated note. Is he the Blue Prince? Yeah, what timeline is there? It says if he can't find the room, what if it takes him like 15 years to find the room? Is that still, can you just say, nah, I'm still looking for it, and he's just living in it? All right. Ooh, damn, fuck, I want to live here. Holy shit, that's beautiful. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's take a look. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Call it a day. Yeah, me too. Antechamber. All right, so do we have to, is our goal to get here? Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. And whoa, and I hope I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight, and any discussion of these rules will have you evacuated forthwith. I do not suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. That's retarded. What do you mean? You lived here for 50 years and you don't know what's behind door number 3? Get out of here. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. What? That doesn't make any sense. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Alright. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 foot. I only have 2. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. I like how this is the name of the mechanic. Call it a day. Okay. Is that it? Left is always right. Select a room to draft. Okay. You see. Hallway it is. Okay, so does that mean that like you can block off certain parts of, like, if I had put one that doesn't have a wall here and there's like no wall here, does that mean that this room is then inaccessible? Interesting. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Never eat seaweed. West. Okay, so this is more likely to be locked. Select a room to draft. A nook, a pantry, guest bedroom. So this is the edge. How many keys do I have? Do I have any keys? Like key. Key sounds good, especially if this area is supposed to be locked. Yoink. Doo-doo-doo-doo. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. So you're not going to give me a journal. Like, do I have to, should I write it down? I need a physical pen and paper. I didn't study. I didn't get it back to school shopping. I didn't go back to school shopping. Okay, so we want to go forward. Or we can go to a storeroom. Or a lavatory. Why is it red? What does the red mean? This gives me resources. Seems pretty good. I'll go that one. Money, money. Money. And a key. Alright, so that's it for this way then, right? Nothing to be found. Corridor is always left unlocked. Great. nothing here. So we don't want to do this because this would cut us off. Right? We want something like this. Great. That said +1 gem, so there's only one in here. Cool. Let's go backwards. I want to carve out the path that I want it to be, as Grandma once said. Courtyard. Oh, you have to spend a gem for it. Okay. Sure. Why do I have to spend a gem? Is it good? Is that why? Just to open up many paths. Gives me money. What does a puzzle piece do? I'm curious about the puzzle. Oh, grandfather. Wind-up key. A rather curious wind-up key. A component of the parlor game. So we are in the parlor, as denoted by the bottom right. Bottom right? I can't see it. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing your mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game, and I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you need. Blah, 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 blah. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. Okay, so this is like labyrinth question, eh? The blue box is true. You are in the parlor. Wait. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. So one is always true. At least one is always true. At least one is always false. The other one is up for interpretation. Only one box has a prize. Okay. This box is empty. You are in the parlor. The blue box is true. So this is correct. So this one's telling the truth. I am in the parlor. So this is true. So this has to be false. So this box is not empty. Hell yeah. No tricky trick today. Okay. Spare room, drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. What is drafting? I want to see the red one. All right, we'll spend a gem. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Ah. Okay, so you may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh, cool. Okay. So we want something that's going to allow us to go right and left. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Sure. Spend another gem. Cutscene. I'll turn it back on. Just stay out of the way. Why does he look like the fucking dude from Jimmy Neutron? What's his name? Skeet? Why does he look like Skeet from Jimmy Neutron? Big McThankies from McSpankies. And we're back. All right, let's move this a little bit down, but let's keep that right there. Cool. All right. Does this update in real time? It does. Poorly, but it does. Cool. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equal lies. Okay. Blue is true, red is lies. What are you? Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. Sure. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Doesn't it tell you what is inside a room to begin with? So what is the point of this? Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Security level medium, offline mode locked. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Why would I want more security doors? This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. During a blackout, for example. As a general rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working in the estate. Sure. Damn. Alright, so we need a password for the log into the network. Is that something up there? No, it's just waves. Let me out. Alright. Okay. It's red or false, blue or true, right? Yeah. Okay. He was staring this down for like 5 minutes. Alright. Go to the corner. Keys for sale. Guest bedroom plus 10. Experimental house features. Sure. Get more steps. Get a little bit of rest, a little bit of R&R. Oh, key. Did that say it came with a key? No, it didn't. So do I have to actually look for stuff then? I guess that's just a guaranteed key. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in your house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that you didn't need to know the rule of darts to play your variation. I don't understand. All right. Can I search these? Can I crouch? No? Okay, seems pretty straightforward. Okay, so you don't generally want to double back then, right? Want to keep moving forward. Dark room. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. So it's a random. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 gold. Let's do this. Shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Ooh, okay. Dig, dig, dig. An old tin can? Wow. Get out of here. Why would somebody bury that? A turnip! Hell yeah. Hate turnips. Tastes like shit and dirt. Okay, so... Observatory. +1 star? What is a star? Okay. I guess we can go forward this way and this way, so we don't really need to connect. I guess we'll just take the money. Hey, Apple. Bridget, god damn, there's so many people being mentioned in these houses. Please pick up some more fruit before... I like that the font, the font is different, indicating that it's somebody else writing. Like, they have a different, writing style. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. 5 oranges, 5 bananas. 5 apples. Okay. Wait, this is blocked. It should be open. Let me in. Can't climb. Okay. All right, so we go this way. So I guess we can get out that way, so we don't really need to worry about this. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. So this means I get 4. I want to see what the lavatory looks like. I don't know why it's red. Rank 2. Oh, I can click on the details. Okay. A room one might go to great lengths to avoid showing guests despite them always probing for its location. Type red room, dead end. Standard rarity, drafted 1 time. Okay. So I have to unlock these types of rooms? Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms. What are the differences? Okay, so there's literally nothing in here. Cool. So that was a goof. All right, we're learning. We're learning. Oh, shit. Oh, I see. It's blocked off because this doesn't have a connecting room here. So this is blocked off here. Okay, I understand. I understand. Can't just open a door in a wall, I guess. Makes sense. Okay. Let's explore left. I haven't seen a locked room yet. Lose 1 money entering the chapel. I don't need this to be connected, right? I just need to be able to go to the right. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. I'm in rank 3. Let's do this. Staff notice. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, yes, the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. So do they just like Willy Wonka make up their own rooms and this is just pretty standard working here? All right. Keep on keeping on. Let's go, let's go. It says the west rooms are supposed to be locked, but I have yet to see that. Observatory. I don't know what the star does. I'm out of gems. The fixed stars for stargazers. The stargazer's companion to constellations. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. North Star, the Twins, the Slice, Diamondus Minor, Southern Cross. Okay, quite a bit. All right, so let's just send it. I assume I have to look outside. Okay, so that's not pointing anywhere. Can I rotate this way? Aha. Gimme. North Star. Okay. Can I move this up and down? Let's try that. Oh, that doesn't work? Can I not do that? Can't go higher than that? Music in this game is really pretty. Okay, so how do I then gain this money? Did I already gain it? I still have my star thingy. Oh well. Okay. We want a... I guess dining room. We can't even get a kitchen because we don't have any gyms. Okay. Aha! Our first key. Okay. Don't have any of those. We do have some money. 2 items in the closet. I have 6 money, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, take your change, you bastard. It's a bishop, guys. Haha. Get it because it's a church. Alright. Boudoir. Items for sale. Sure. We want to go this way. Anything important? Not that I'm seeing. A Christmas tree. Oh my god, is it a safe? It's what I've always wanted. Now I can store all my stacks of cold hard cash. Oh, that's cool. Can I come back to this? Can I leave this? You must select one. I want to come back. Damn it. Okay, we don't have any gems, so wait. Okay, no, I selected the right one. Okay, we need some gems. Okay. So we need to be careful not to. Oh, every time we go through here. Oh, so red rooms suck. So we never want to come back through here again. Opportunity to earn and spread money. For 2 gems, though? I'd rather have a kitchen. Maybe we can buy some food. Kitchen. Banana. Gives us 3. Sure. So what happens if I go back in here now? Oh, I don't lose anything because I lost a step, but I don't have any money to give. Okay, so I've lost nothing then. Okay, cool. Ooh. Okay. 2 items in the closet. Got a key and whatever the fuck that is, a lucky rabbit's foot? Yeah. Greater chance of finding items. Ooh la la. That seems good. I don't know what to do with this star. Okay, so we don't lose anything for going back in the chapel, except some steppage. So this whole side is a dud, so we can go back through the den. Right? We have to go around. Now we're in the den, now we have to go across. Still have 3 keys. Dark room. So this doesn't matter. This does not matter what type of room it is. Whenever you draft a bedroom... Okay, so we don't want red rooms. Red rooms suck. But it seems like... that one you got like 5 steps for every red room you have. So I guess like... If it's going to be one of these, it may as well be a red room because like it's a dead end anyway. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of the swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds were around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And you, my reader, might already assume the book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. What a fucking paradox. What the hell? Story about you, if it needs to be said. About a red prince in his book, the red book we just read. I don't like that. I don't like that story at all. I don't like paradoxes. Get them out of here. All right, so we need to go back to the courtyard over here. So you go over this way. Well, at least we'll never need to backtrack. Right. Go to the parlor. Go this way. All right, we got to be a little careful because we're running out of room to grow. So this has to go like this, right? You are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. But that would end my run right there. So this one. So it has to be a gem. Okay. Ooh, shit. Rip. Need a key card. Keys for sale. Walk-in closets. Whenever items will be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. That's pretty busted. So that one that said like whenever... Okay, so this is a red note, so it's a lie. Right? 9083. Is that what that means? Does that mean it's a lie? This red memos are lies and blue memos are the truth? Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently in your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are getter in the room instead. So you always want a conference room. That's what I'm hearing. Let's go this way. So we want something like this. Okay, here's a question. If I go here, does this then... Is this room still locked? Or is it only locked from this door? Is it because this room is locked that I can't get in there? I guess we'll do it for science. Okay, it's not. So that means I can get in here now. It doesn't matter what type of room this is. 7 locked doors. Oh my god. Combine inventory to create new items. Passageway. Sure. Maybe if I end up with a bunch of extra keys, I'll come back here. Alright, so this said I have an opportunity to gain money and spread money. Upgrade disk. Floor plan upgrade disk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Estate terminals. Haven't seen one of those yet, I don't think. The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the east and west levers are operational. I don't know what that means. Car keys. Oh, hello. Alright, this said 9083. But it was red, so it's a lie. Wait. I want to insert the disc. So it upgraded a random room. You now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the 3 different upgraded floor plans. Okay. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. Let's do gems. I don't have any gems, so that could be good. Dig spots? Those aren't guaranteed to be good. Okay. Sick. Now let's go back into the security thing. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's rooms. This includes each serving quarters and mage chamber currently on this estate. No, because we don't have those yet, I don't think. Spread gold. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed. Yes. Okay. So that should be in this room. Aha. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, I'm rich. All right, Grandpa, I'm ready to go. Holy Christmas. So what's the point of this? It's a lie. It doesn't help me at all. Rumpus room. I guess a bedroom. I need more steps. We know the courtyard has 2 gems in it, but I don't have enough steps to do that, really. But if I go forward now, then that's actually worse. So I should probably make my way back there. God, I'm gonna lose so much steps from that. I have 24 right now. Oh, ow. Oh, this is open now. Curious. Okay, so this was upgraded. All right. So let's try and find... where be our gems? Or is it only in future runs then? Because I've already discovered this. That would make sense. Well, shit. Curious about this. Oh, right, it's locked. Haha. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna run out of steps really quickly here. Trunk is locked. I have keys. Let me open it. Bullshit. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. We need steps, man. Okay. We have a safe in here, but we haven't seen anything that would... We haven't seen the correct code. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Okay, so this is a puzzle of some type. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. I don't know how to read music. Broken lever. Sure. E. What does E mean? True box does not always contain the prize. Good to know. Combine inventory to create new items. What does that do? Oh, it has to be 3? Okay. I can't make anything right now. Okay, it's the same thing. Still don't have that security card. E. Can't click on anything else in here. Oh, so we're boned. We can't. We don't have this security card. I guess let's go back to the office. Oh, whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Oh. So, what happens if I do this? Oh, it's just a free. Can't net. Can't get more. Makes sense. That'd be cheating. Okay, I'm very curious about this thing. Is it a permutation of it? 3809 9083 8093. Hmm. Okay. So, because it's red, there's no way to do it. I wonder if taking it into the red room... Well, no, I couldn't even pick it up. Oh, wait, here we go. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. There's a lot about this game that I'm not picking up on. There's like puzzles, but I don't know how to solve them yet. I hope that'll be revealed to me later. Why the pointing hand, huh? All right, let's call it a day. I assume that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, not bad. Seems like we made some progress. But only invented my death. Okay. So this gives me stuff, right? That's what we want. All 3 boxes are empty, so that's false. One of them has to have gems, right? This box and the blue box are empty. So this could be false. This box contains, the black box contains gems. So this has to be false. If this is false, this box and the blue box are empty. So one of these is telling the truth. At least. If this one's lying, then this one has to be telling the truth. The black box contains the gems. If this one's lying, and this one is telling the truth, this box and the blue box are empty. Then this one has to have gems. But if this one's telling the truth and this one's lying, then this one couldn't have. I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm the best. Oh no. Shit, okay. I didn't want to lock myself out of that wing, so. Oof. Guest bedroom. Plus 10. Spare room hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. But that's a lie, because it's red, right? Guest bedroom. Ooh, and a little gem. Freebie. You read this already? Okay. Key. We need that. We're not worried about going this way because we already have we have the entrance hall that can get us up that way. Nothing else in here. That's fine. Oh, and we upgraded this, so this always gives us 2 gems. Nice. Ooh. Wait, I had keys last round. And it didn't let me unlock the trunk. What the F? Oh, there's no shovel this time. Interesting. I wonder what's in the trunk. I don't want to use my only key yet. Ooh, fuck. Storeroom. These are nice. I'd rather not lock myself out, though. Get a little apple. Passageway. Food for sale. This is safer, even though it kind of sucks. Oh, right. So we don't have to worry about getting in here. That's fine. Kitchen. Breaker box. What does a breaker box do? Curious. Interesting. Whatever that do. Okay. So we can always double back that way. We want to get some more money. We got some money. For the chapel. Power source. We care about power source? +1 diamond? Gem? Gives us more. It's a free entry. We don't have a way to go up yet, so I don't feel too bad doing this. Key get? Okay. Let's, well. Okay. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I want to go forward. Ooh. I'm gonna do this, even though it's kind of sussy. Alright, this whole area is a dead end now. Okay. Security is good. We need a way to get up. You go here. You need all this. What does that say? Unless written by hand? Okay. So red memos are not a lie if they're written by hand. Ooh, there's a gem that's missing. Okay. So by changing that to unlocked, all those security door systems should be unlocked now. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Sure. Why not? We do need to get forward. Ooh, damn, really? Fuck, okay. Damn, that sucks. Half? Oh, just by... I thought it wouldn't go until I went in. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required for to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, a redundant security measure. Normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Hmm. I don't know what that says. I can't read that. I give up. Okay, that really sucks. I guess we backtrack. I want to open this. Another key. Oh, secret to the key to the secret garden. Okay, whatever that is. Okay. Let's go. So this is not handwritten, so this is a lie. Okay, so we can go forward. And it doesn't matter what this looks like. So we just want stuff. This costs a gem, but I really need food. That's helpful at least somewhat. Okay, so let's go this way. It's a gem. Anything in the pews, perchance? No. I would be so lucky. Okay. This is fine. So this doesn't matter. This is a corner. 4 items. Seems good. I like items. Get a key, gem, dice. Ivory dice. While drafting, you may use dice to reroll new floor plans. Ah. Dope. Nothing else in here? Okay. We do have a key to use. Items for sale. We don't care. Nothing in here. Patio. Ooh. Okay. I don't have a shovel. Dope looking grill. I don't have a shovel though. Shovel, 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 no? Okay. No such luck. I'd like to go to the right. Can I redraw? Aha. Office. Sure. Okay. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. So books. I guess I'll make a notepad for this. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Don't have any of those. The Rumpus Room. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Banana. Hell yeah, dude. Really needed those steps. You. Okay, we still don't know the code to that. Coin. Right, that got spread out throughout the house. Or throughout the, yeah. Yeah, take your bloody coin. Okay, so where do we go? We need to go back to the weight room. Through the kitchen. We want to go to the courtyard and then pass through that way. Okay. Check for gold along the way. Didn't he say, yeah, gems. The green rooms. Then right and then left. Any gold, any gold, any gold? There's a chest there. Do I want to use my only key? Fuck it. Wee ball. Oh my goodness. I'm rich. Okay, so that's a dead end. We don't care about that. Looking for gold, looking for gold. Owie. Alright, we gotta pick our ways carefully here. Special keys. Key to the secret garden. He does not fit. Damn it. Sure. Key and a reroll. Nice. We are almost out of steps. That kind of blows. Weight room sucks, man. Billiard room. We heard tell of this. What is this? Rumpus room. This could help us. Then this is the billiard room. Let's try this room. Let's gaze into the stars. Pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Oh, so we get more and more every day. Okay, I see. Every time we discover a star, we see different stars here. Pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Okay, so this is like meta progression. Balls. Alright, we got our last step in. Hope this billiard room is worth it. Aw, man. Rip. Okay. Not bad. I'm gonna call it there, but this is interesting so far. I definitely, there's definitely a lot of puzzles that I don't quite understand, and there's like little subtle hints about shit that I just quite, like everything in the office like is kind of sus to me. And then like the security stuff, like there's definitely puzzles that I have not gotten the hang of yet. But it is cool that there's meta progression. So like every run, you know, you get a little bit more and more and more. So very cool. Good first impression. I'm having fun. I will continue this tomorrow, probably. We'll see. Have a good night, and thank you for watching. Stop streaming, stop recording.